This is a video to give you a little introduction to Geogebra graphing calculator. So first you're going to go into geogebra.org and you can log in using a Google account if you have one. You can create an account, but you don't have to do either one. So Geogebra is free, and the good thing about having an account is you can save your work. And this is primarily why I have an account. So once you log in, you can go into the top right hand corner, those little 9 squares, select that, and you'll see these suite of options. Geogebra has a lot of features, and we will go through them as needed. Right now, let's just start with graphing calculator. So when you select graphing calculator, this is the page that you're going to see. So notice on the left-hand side, you have algebra, tools, table. So let's go into tools. Okay, so if you select tools, notice you have these new menu items. So say we wanted to plot a point, so we're going to select a point. So we'll have point. Let's delete that one. Let's try to do it right at an intersection. That's point A, and let's select another point, point B. Notice that those 2 points, I just randomly selected a couple points, but if I go back to algebra, it tells me the ordered pair of those points. Now if I go back to tools, I can click on those points and actually have it show the value. Okay? And I can also now draw a line through these points. So I will select line and select my point A, select my point B, and it draws a line. Now if I go back to algebra, it shows me the equation of that line in slope-intercept form. Yeah, it's not pretty, right? But that's the equation of the line. I can also select the line and also label it. Okay, so it gives me the equation of the line slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Of course, you would just round that, but it's just showing you, the different things that the program can do. So we can also select the line, and we can also change the color to green. Okay, so that's the equation of that's the line, that's the equation. Now if we go back to tools, I can plot some additional points. Say I wanted to plot another point right here. No, not right there. I'm going to plot a point right there. Right there and right there. Okay, so C and D. And I'm going to, again, if you go to algebra, you'll see those 2 ordered pairs. Now go back to tools. I'm going to draw a line that goes through point C and D. So you select those points. And I can also select the line, change the color to say, just leave it as gray, that's fine. And now I have 2 lines. Again, I can label C and D. I can also get the equation of my line. Or I can just go and see it under the algebra mode. I can see my equations of both of those lines. Now I can go back to tools. Say I want to find the intersection point. So I'm going to select intersect, and then you select both of your lines, and now it gives you your ordered pair E, which is the or your point E, which is the intersection of those 2 lines. And if you go into algebra, it gives you that ordered pair. Okay, it's 0, about 2.7. That's where they intersect. And you can again click on that point and label it if you'd like. So those are some things that you can do with drawing, plotting points, and then drawing lines, and then finding an intersection. You can also be in algebra mode, and you can also type in, right, your equation here. So you can use this keyboard down here to type in an equation. So you can say y, you can use your actual keyboard, or you can use the keyboard that's given to you on the screen here. So you can say y is equal to, say you want x squared, okay? So let me hide my lines that I just drew earlier, okay? So now I'm going to type in this equation, y equals x squared. So I can do plus 1, okay? Hit enter. So you can hit this little arrow, enter, or the enter on your keyboard. So notice I have this parabola. Say I wanted to hide all these. These are all so I just unhighlight them just so I can focus on this new equation that I have. So y is equal to x squared plus 1. Notice that that's what this function's graph looks like. I can select it, I can label it, so it labels it. I can also move the label kind of out of the way. Okay, so here's my label. So if you click on it and drag it. Now I have the equation. So notice that this is y equals x squared plus 1. But if I wanted to do, say y equals 2, right, x squared. So you can just use this 2x squared, right? So that's what that equation, hit enter. That's what that parabola would look like, okay? You can also say you want, it had a fraction of some sort, right? So you want to say y is equal to 1 divided by 2, 1/2, and then select next to it 1/2 x squared. Hit enter. That's what the graph looks like. Again, some features of the graphing calculator. We will talk some more as the semester progresses, but this is just a little introduction. Hope it helps.